Chateau Heartiste Maxim number 92. And there's around 200 of them. It says almost every bad date scenario is salvageable. And it's something that has to be kept in the back of your mind because you're going to go out with a lot of girls. And generally, we do have some hard and fast, you need rules in your head or even written down necessarily in order to make your life easier. And certain rules, if she's, 30 pounds heavier than she looked like in the pictures, if she does not look anything like her pictures, these are like first date rules. If she has a toxic or caustic attitude, all of these things are rules that you can say, I'm going to bail. If she looks nothing like, you don't even have to start your day. You can just get up and leave and just go, hey, I don't think it's going to work out. And then if you do actually start the day and you're having drinks as you should, and she just has a terrible personality, by all means, just go, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and tab out, and I'm meeting a friend in about 15 minutes. I need to be over there. And so you just get up, pay your tab, and then you leave. Again, there's no reason if you see something is not going to work across the board, no matter what, it's okay to save your time and save their time. And you're doing everybody a favor by cutting that short. But barring that, and if you're relatively new and interested in getting better, almost every bad date scenario is salvageable at some point. Again, you can try to salvage it, and sometimes it won't work, and you still have to pull the cord and bail out. And that's okay. But you will be surprised how often like a date can like start kind of going downhill, depending on the girl, of course, and you're not really clicking. Things aren't going that smooth. She's like not getting your jokes, or she's a little awkward, but you can get through that, and there's an upside. All you have to do really, and it's kind of like I tell guys, if you're relatively new to game, that you push a girl either through text or when you're in person, either to go to fuck yes, fuck no, or they can tell you to fuck off. And at that point, you need to push until you learn, and have some experience and intuition on when a date is like non-negotiably, it's not going to get better. This is not somebody you don't want to be around. You need to push through that until you get enough repetitions under your belt to where you can, for lack of a better word, instinctively know that gut instinct, which comes from time and experience, to know that it's time to go. Again, you will be surprised at how many times a sketchy, not quite going your way, or, you talk to these couples and they're married now and they're like, yeah, I didn't really like her when I first met her, or vice versa. She'll be like, yeah, I didn't really like him, but he kind of stuck in there. So you have to know that sometimes things are not going to be like fireworks shooting off from the get-go. Most bad date scenarios are salvageable by you simply sticking in there just a little bit longer. Sometimes, again, and I always try to convey to guys, again, you will learn this and you'll become more adept to it the more experience you have. But all girls are shy at first. And sometimes that can be like a minute or 5 minutes or even 10 or 15 minutes sometimes to get a girl to kind of warm up and start actually acting like a human being, because girls are very reserved at times. And again, it's the story they can tell their friends, I wasn't sure about him and then it just happened. So just know, especially in the beginning, especially if you're relatively new to this or new to running game, that there's going to be a little bit of a lag. You meet up, you got some energy, And sometimes it takes girls a little bit of time to kind of like catch up to what is going on, that you're a high value guy, that you're somebody worth being around, that they need to pay attention because they're so used to being disappointed. Therefore, once they're around someone that's interesting, it takes them a little bit of time to catch up. So just know almost every bad date scenario is salvageable. Do not give up too quick. And even if you don't give up initially, it still doesn't turn out well. You will hone your instincts to when to bail sooner in the future, or you'll learn what can be salvaged. Either way, you're going to walk away with it with an experience that you can apply to the future and will benefit both you and the women that are in your life. So again, Chateau Heartiste Maxim number 92, almost every bad date scenario is salvageable. And you owe it to yourself to at least give it a shot. So that's the real deal with that.